So we are so back. Yes, we are so back. I've actually been on vacation. I was on vacation for the weekend. It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now I'm back here on a Monday. So of course I missed my usual Saturday, Sunday streaming time. And now I have to stream on a Monday, where it seems like every other Yu-Gi-Oh! Content creator is also live on a Monday. But I don't really care. Not like I really compete with anyone in the first place. Just the usual, sometimes file in as the day goes by. It's also an afternoon, which is not really my peak stream time, but we are so back. We are so back. And I actually want to do a little bit of a vacation recap. I don't know if this is going to be something that's interesting to people on YouTube, but it's going to go up there. You know, I do enjoy certain things on my vacation. One being, as you can see from this image in front of me, I actually like doing like nature hikes and nature walks and nature photography. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with all of you. And if you liked it, thanks. Cool. I'm going to go over. It's not just nature. It's not just nature. There's food and there's card games too. Don't worry about that. So let's start. I'm just going to let this start playing. So these are the kind of things I did on vacation. Like I took these like little short videos. You can see it's only like a couple seconds long. I took these short videos to have kind of like this background as I go over my vacation. So if people don't really know, I live in New York, but not really in a very wooded, foresty area of New York. I live in a much more beachy area of New York. But my sister actually lives in upstate New York. So when I go up to visit her, we usually go for like hikes and a lot of eating, a lot of shopping, and I have a lot of fun. So we're just gonna cycle through these as I talk. I took a lot of these little videos of just, you know, things I saw on the hike. See, I took little videos of things like this. I think it was a lot of fun. One of the big things we did was this hike specifically. Let me actually go back to the previous one. So this specific hike, this hill went up very, very high. This was a real trek, you know, up this hill. Actually, the reason why I'm not playing this with sound is because I don't want to hear me going as I walk up the hill. So let's go ahead and go up this next one. Yeah, a lot of fun. So this was a nice little scenic walk through like this little forest area. You can see these really cool rocks I saw. I took some pictures of these, kind of like trying to make it look like there's little caves. But we were up very high at some point. We drove up the hill probably, oh my god, probably like well, not a lot. I don't know the exact number, but we went up a really big hill to get up here. But yeah, no. So I went up, saw my sister for her birthday. And this was actually what we did on Saturday. Saturday was all just driving, going up this big hill, doing this nice hike. It was a lot of fun. I'm not really sure how many videos there are before we get to the pictures. But you can see kind of like, oh, there's my dad. You can kind of see just like how far we could see, how high up we were. There's just a sea of forest and trees all out there. It was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun going here. Get a little more of the track here. I think I'm walking. Oh no, I'm walking up this huge cliff, like this huge cliffside here. This was cool. I really like this. So a lot of things I do is like my phone that I use for like I use it for when I do like card like recordings. You know, I don't know what to call it, an IRL stream and stuff. Like when I do card pack openings and things, I use my phone for it. And this is like one of the big things I like using my phone for. Why I got such a good camera, because I really love taking videos and photos kind of like this. I do wish I took this a little slower. Like I like how slow I filmed here going up there, but you kind of just don't really get the good panorama of the actual trees. So I move a little too fast. It's a lot of fun. Go next one. Oh cool, more videos. So for this one, if I can get... Okay, this one I took a lot of videos. This one, my sister pointed out this cool moss. It was kind of far away, so I had to really use the zoom, so it's a little not crazy clear. Here's my dad walking up to it. We got more... Oh, this I really like. These stairs were a nightmare to go up. Oh my god, you're already so wiped from the big path that's really hard hike, and then you get to these stairs to reach the top, and it's like, oh god, I'm so tired. And this is another reason why these videos are muted, because I was really huffing and puffing on this one. This was not good for me. But it was a lot of fun. I really like this. So from here, actually, is where you can see we're actually reaching the peak of the mountain. This is all upstate New York. I'm not actually familiar with what the mountain was called. It's a preserve. You can see there's actually the road here, so you can literally just drive up this. We just chose to walk. Like, we just chose to walk up here. Like, absolute crazy people. After this, we took a break and we had A&W. I'd never actually had A&W. But most people just know it as a soda brand, but apparently it's like an actual like little fast food kind of chain. So I had A&W for the first time. It was pretty nice. It was good. Oh, that's the wrong direction. This video, I don't know why this is like sideways like this, but this is just me taking more shots of the vista. You can see the you can see the mountains. I really wish I took this one properly. Can I change this? I can't change it through here. I'd have to edit it manually on different servers, but look, you can see how beautiful those mountains are. Look at this. This is also me playing with my camera zoom. Like, this camera can go up to 100% zoom for pictures and 20% zoom for videos. I think it's really cool. It's a little loud. Let me turn this down. There we go. Right. What do we got next? Okay, now we can get to my little individual photos I took. This right here is really cool. So this, I kind of made... This is a little deceiving of a photo. So it's not actually like this big, huge, like, crevice, but I thought it would be really cool to take a photo like it so it would look like one. Hello, Senor Fridge. Welcome to the Vacation Recap stream. So this is something that's also really sick. With my phone camera, I can take these panorama shots. So you just get things like this. I think this is so cool. Look at this. Just really, like, the way the mountains are just in the back like that. I think it's so nice. Oh, we got another video. So this is another thing I like doing, is there's a lot of hawks around in upstate New York. So I have a lot of photos and videos of hawks. So I was just, like, kind of following this guy around as he just, like, flew really, kind of low. Not really, actually, at all. True, this is not Vancouver. It is, in fact, New York. New York is the Vancouver of New York. What we got next? More videos, PogChamp. More videos, PogChamp. So this is me still playing around with the zoom. You can see there's, so this is actually, Glens Falls, New York. This isn't where my sister lives or anything. This is just where we ended up going for this little trip. And you can see I zoomed in there on the beach. There's a big beach right there because we're on Lake George. You can take a little shot of this. I really wish I moved the camera much slower, but it's really hard to stay focused with the way the camera was, because when you're zoomed in super hard, it's really hard to keep a steady cam. So we kind of just zoom in again. There you go. You see the little beach down here? This area, it was super busy. It was crazy busy, like, going to and from here. Like, this was a nightmare to drive. But there's a lot of shops all around. It's not this spot, but it's, like, out there when we were driving up to the mountain. It was crazy. What do we got next? Alright, back to more photos. Just taking more photos of, like, the trees. I don't know, what if? Trees. Oh, more videos. This is another cool thing. I love taking these little videos and photos of these boats that are just super far away because they come out so clear. Like, this boat is nowhere near us. It is absolutely nowhere near us, and this was really nice. This is also something that my phone can do. So this is 100% zoom, and it tries to, like, auto upscale the photos to, like, make them clearer. Like, I don't know if it's like an AI thing with the phones or what, because you never know what buzzwords they decide to use for these things. But this is just like the boat at like 100% zoom. More shots of the mountains. I really love this one, so you see all the little buildings and everything down there. Mountain again. Oh, we're back to the hawks. We found the hawks. This is the Hawk 2. So this guy was flying much lower than the other one, so he comes out very clearer. Oh. He comes out much clearer than the other one. Like, look at him, look at him go, look at him go, look at him go. I think the lookout we were at, I think we saw 4 to 5 different hawks just standing around where we were. Super cool. Next up, another video of the hawk. I think this is the same guy. It might be a different guy, I'm not sure. This was literally 2 days ago, and I'm already, like, forgetting some bits and pieces of it. But yeah, they're gliding really low. don't know if there was like some activity in there and that's why the hawks were so active, or maybe like there was a nest nearby. I thought that was really cool. Here's me trying to take photos of the guy. This one looked much nicer on my phone. You can see the upscaling kind of like made him look really bad. Same with this one. It looked much better when I was just looking at it on my phone. Okay, now we hit the part I've already tweeted about. So, we also did go to a card shop because, of course, I like Yu-Gi-Oh!, I like Elestrals, I like card games. Went to the card shop. I went to buy my sister some random stuff. Not really random, but I was thinking about buying her Justice Hunter stuff because she thinks the Yummy cards are really cute. And I was like, hey, I'll buy her some sealed stuff. Maybe she can open some Yummy cards. Or Elestrals, so they have it. So we went to the shop, right? They had Elestrals. They didn't have Yu-Gi-Oh! Very funny. But what they also did have was a shop cat. This adorable, huge Maine Coon cat was just wandering the store, and apparently he likes to steal people's magic cards and try and eat them, as well as like attacking miniatures. I think that is adorable. So here he is. He just literally just got plopped on this table and just started attacking this little stand of I think they're all like Final Fantasy like keychains. You can see him just chilling and just attacking, just going for it. Yeah, this guy was so cute. Oh, what was his name? Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. He had like a human name. It was so funny. Yeah. Oh, you can see they have Digimon product back there too, just hiding back there. So there we go. Look at him. Look at him. I think this is the ones I posted on Twitter. I think I posted these two on Twitter. Okay. So I bought Elestrals cards from these guys, right? And I was talking to the owner, right? And he's giving me some like promo stuff for buying product. He gave me like a tournament pack, and then he gave me this. If you don't know, this is the Elestrals playmat you get for winning a store championship. I didn't even realize when he put it down at first, right? So he's giving me the promo stuff. He gives me the cards. He gives me, all the stuff I bought. He puts a mat down. I'm like, oh, he probably has some like Elestrals mats that just didn't sell or something. I'm talking to him. He's like, yeah. So the tournament pack and everything, this was for like an event, but people just we didn't have enough people for the tournament, so we didn't really run it. And he also said like locals just kind of stopped happening, just not because they stopped supporting it, people just kind of stopped showing. And I'm like, oh, that's a shame. We were talking about like how, yeah, the format's not great right now, and the online simulator just came out, so a lot of people are just getting their fill from the free online simulator and all that stuff. And it wasn't until I was talking to him when he mentioned, yeah, this is supposed to be for the tournament winners, and I realized, wait a second, what is this mat he just handed me? And I opened it up, and it's the store regional map. I'm like, oh, I guess it's just never gonna happen with these guys, huh? It's just gone. It's just dead. So that is why I am the only Elestral store champion with a 0-0 win rate. Unless you count this guy, FTK'd him with petting, scratching turbo. All right, now let's look through some food. We did go out to eat a bunch, literally free clout. True, so true. So we went out to eat. We went out to eat a lot. I didn't take too many pictures of food because honestly, at some points I was just not in a good position to take food. We did a lot of eating in the car as we were just driving around a lot. So this is what we had for dinner on Saturday. We went to a Korean restaurant, right? This stuff was incredible. So this stuff right here, these 4-5 bowls right here, you just get this. This is just your appetizer for coming in. The way like a Italian restaurant would serve you bread. They give you this. This is a bunch of little different kind of like bean sprouts, broccoli, and different like little kimchis. And this is what we actually ordered. I forget what these noodles are called, but this is something my sister ordered. She got these burr something noodles. Clear noodles, comes with meat and a bunch of veggies. This is the rice they serve. So instead of white rice, they serve you this. This is purple rice. It's actually a mix of black rice and white rice. It's stickier apparently. And it's good. It to me, it just tastes like normal rice, but to both my sister and my dad, they said it tasted different to them, but I didn't really taste anything. This, however, right here, oh my fucking god, this was insane. This is crispy chicken and spicy garlic sauce. This was great. This chicken was insane. So, my dad ordered wontons. No, wontons? I don't think they were called wontons. Whatever the Korean name for wontons is. But it's apparently super spicy. So he asked it to be like medium spicy. Because as you can tell, old white man spotted. You know, of course he had to get it less spicy. And I ordered this, which is also very spicy. The waiter said, "Oh, okay, I'll make this also medium for you." I said, "No, I can have mine as spicy as you can make it." And let me tell you, this is the chicken that kills you. This was so spicy, it was great. It was incredible how spicy it was. Absolutely loved it. My dad forgot I ordered it as spicy as possible, had one bite of a piece of chicken, and was dying. He was dying at the table. It was so funny. It was so funny. My sister had a bite and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's just a little too sweet for me." She said it's too sweet. She said it was too sweet. Wow. Crazy. Now this is the rest of the meal. These are the little wonton things I was just talking about. I forget what they're called. Korean restaurant has a kind of sushi. This has the purple rice and some other stuff mixed in. I don't know, it's something my sister likes. They had fried chicken wings on the menu. I was like, oh man, I gotta try that. Really great, really great. A little Korean barbecue sauce that came with it. I actually took pictures of this. This is a water bottle. So instead of giving you like a jug, they give you this huge water bottle. And it has these weird little cartoon frogs on it. I wish I took a picture of them. But yeah, you can see the rest of our meal. So this is pork belly. It's pork belly. This is pork belly, right? But they give you a soup, and you're supposed to dip the pork belly in the soup. This is beef short rib. This is my dad's favorite food at Korean restaurants. He absolutely loves this. There's actually an all-you-can-eat Korean place that we've gone to before, and he legitimately ate 9 orders of the beef short rib. There's not a lot of meat, but 9 orders is crazy. Oh, we got more pictures of the cat. We got one more picture of the cat, apparently. Okay. Now, for our second outdoor activity. We went to another nature preserve. This one is on a swamp, actually. This is crazy. This was a lot of fun. So I don't think I have that many videos of this one. Oops, I'm clicking on escape. There you can see the little swamp water there. Like, this is all swamp. This is 100% swamp. There's a lot of bugs flying everywhere. I'm like, my legs and arms are bitten up from the bugs. And you can see how vast this is. This, I thought was one of the coolest parts. It's like, I'll say it again. This is all swamp, but it extends so far out. I thought it was so cool. You can see all the lily pads and everything. Didn't see any frogs. No frogs. My sister apparently saw some frogs on the way out. I didn't see any. Didn't get any pictures of any. Felt disappointed. I thought all the lily pads are so cool. Yeah, more pictures of the swamp. I was double fisting my phone because I said, if I drop this phone in the water, it's just gone. It's gone forever. I have this is my little panorama shot. You can see people actually down here were fishing on the pier. I forget what kind of fish they said they were catching here, but apparently this does have like catfish in this little swamp. All right, cool. We got a video. Moving over to the video. I'm trying not to get the people in the shot in a lot of the photos and videos I took of here. Mostly because there was a bunch of little kids around and I didn't want to deal with like, oh, I don't want anyone to complain about their kids being on camera or anything. Because they didn't ask to be on camera. It's not like me recording things even matters in the first place. Trying to take little far shots of the swamp just to see like, maybe I can catch some kind of critter out there. Didn't really see much. More shots of the swamp. You can see all the lily pads all over the place. Again, more swamp. This is also a panorama. I thought this one came out really nice. I was actually doing it at an angle. So it's kind of like a little angle just sweeping across until I got to the bridge. That looked really cool. This is by the area where they were all fishing. So just to my right is where everyone is fishing. And this is kind of like the outside area here. I really wanted to get a shot of someone with their like lure in the water and kind of like bobbing and everything, but it didn't really work out because I couldn't like I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to talk to them, so I was just like, if I can get a good shot, I'll get a good shot. Another panorama of the entire area. This one came out really nice. I really like this one. You can catch the water, the visible water here. This is the only little critter we found, is this giant spider. So there was these cool spider webs all over the place, and I guess maybe this guy's the culprit. But I thought this came out really nice. Him just next to this big, bright white flower. This photo didn't come out as good. You can see that we found there's another flower just chilling. I was really thinking, like, did I see something in the grass there? No, it's nothing. This was nice. This is just complete green bush just covering everything, and just the one little flower popping out. And that's the last one. Yeah, we didn't go too crazy. I prefer to do like more hiking and everything when I go out, you know, on these vacations. But unfortunately, I wasn't the one who got to decide everything because it was my sister's birthday. So we just went to wherever she wanted. And yeah, that was pretty much the vacation, honestly. Besides all this, let me just get a good video to like loop in the background while I just yap about the rest of my vacation. We'll use this one. I haven't looped this. So, all in all, I had a lot of fun. It was really just a lot of eating and walking around. Like, the things I didn't record is like we went to the stores and everything. We actually went to a sports card shop because they have like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that stuff. So we went there just to give them a quick check. This is great. This is the wildest thing I ever saw. It happened in front of me. One of them. So we're there, and they have bulk boxes. They have bulk boxes where it's just like 50 cents or $1 a card. And they have these like Japanese holos of Pokemon cards. So my sister really wanted to look through them, right? She really wanted to look through the cards. And she's taking forever, by the way. My dad was like, I really just want to get out of here at this point. He was like wiped from the day. Just wanted to eat something and, you know, head out. But she's searching through the cards, There's some other like younger people also like just going through the cards. This is a troubling story, so we should look at the cat while we do this, just so we have a little comfort. So we're there at the store. She's digging through the bulk. Other people looking through all these bulk, just, you know, pulling out these really cheap cards, just, you know, not to play or anything. They just want to have these cool holos. And there's kids coming in and out, and this family, 2 kids dressed in all sports clothes. So I assume they were there for sports cards. They're probably mother and they're probably father, right? 4 of them. They walk in, and the kids are just looking around, and the youngest kid goes up to the counter where you ask for packs, and he's talking to the guy at the counter, right? Asking him about the packs, and, you know, this kid has never bought Pokemon cards before, and the shop guy, whatever you want to call him, is talking to kids about packs, and if the kid wants to collect or if the kid wants to play, the kid said, oh, he wants to collect. Because he's a kid, he just wants cool Pokemon cards, because he loves Pokemon. The guy's giving the rundown about, oh yeah, this, the other. If you just want to collect, you should probably grab this pack. It'd be 151 pack, because it's cheaper, and it has all the different Pokemon you can get. And the kid mentions a newer pack. And the guy goes, oh, well, that pack's not great for collecting, because it's such a high value pack right now that it's the lowest it goes is $16. And the kid probably watches some YouTuber or something who does pack openings, and when the guy says that, yeah, you can get good cards from it if you're thinking to like selling them, but it's not great for collecting, the kid really wants the expensive pack, right? Upon hearing that his kid chose the $16 pack, what I assume is the dad yells out, I gotta get the fuck out of here before I punch someone's head in. And I go, what the fuck did that guy just say? What did this dude just say in front of his wife and kids? Hello? What's going on? And he storms out of the shop. He storms out. The wife, I guess, tries to like call him back. No, what's wrong? What's going on? You know, she tries to get him to come back. Just gone. I don't see him anymore. She's like standing half outside the shop. The older kid just looks at stuff and doesn't get anything, I don't think. And the younger kid buys the expensive Pokemon pack, and they all leave. My sister's still looking through the bulk and whatever. I'm kind of debating should I, get like a Justice Hunters pack or something while I'm here? I don't know. Probably not. Because I don't plan on like really playing in paper any Justice Hunters pack. God, I'm still waiting for my goddamn Orcus card, not my Mitsurugi cards to show up. 2 weeks, no cards. Anyway, that's not the point. So we're still looking through the bulk and everything, right? And the dude comes storming back in, and he just walks right up to the guy working the register. Just walks right up to the guy running the register. He goes, you're a fucking flea bag. And the guy's like, what? Like, is that how you get off ripping off kids like that? You know you're a fucking flea bag, right? He's like, dude, what? What are you talking about? He goes, he's just a little kid. He's just a little kid. And you rip him off like that? And I'm like, what? First of all, the guy has absolutely no idea what's going on. The dude working the register is literally just working the register. And this guy's just going off. He's like, oh yeah, you tell fucking, he's just name dropping random like dudes. He's like, oh yeah, you tell Jason, you tell Bob that I was here. And you tell him what you fucking did to me. And the guy's like, what do you mean, man? He had no idea what to say. This guy's just going off, name dropping random people. He's like, I know what kind of operation you run. I know you guys are over by the Target, you know, stealing from all the kids. And the guy's just like, I don't get it. The guy has now both of the two, like, literally like 20-something-year-old dudes, like probably no older than 21 or 22, right? Now they're both just like really confused, just trying to ask the guy, like, what is he talking about? What's going on, right? And he's just going off and off and off, threatening them and saying, oh yeah, I know what you're doing. I know how you run this. And you guys get off. You just get off from ripping off kids. He's just like, can't diffuse this guy at all. No idea. They have no idea what to say to this dude. His wife comes back and just from the doors begging him to just like, please, can we just go? Please, can we go? It's all right, whatever. Just insane. He finally leaves. He finally leaves. And then immediately storms back in just to curse them out again, and then is gone. And the entire time, like, my sister's still looking through the bulk, but you know everyone's kind of just like staring at this dude, and I'm just like, is this guy gonna come back and like shoot up the store? It's like, what the fuck is going on? And apparently there was more to his interaction with the shopkeeper that I didn't understand. That I didn't hear, because I was talking to my sister after, and she apparently heard that he tried to haggle down the price of the Pokemon pack by claiming to have known somebody. That's why he was name dropping, because he had already attempted to name drop to get the packs for cheaper. And the the cashier, he's a cashier. He's not the owner. He's not anything. It's just a kid working the counter as the cashier. He just told the guy there's nothing he can do. He just works there. But this dude just completely got set off. Apparently, he was accusing them of being like scalpers. Like, these two kids were scalpers themselves who went out to the store, bought the packs from Target, specifically Target, and are upcharging them in their shop. But like, yeah, right, like, he's just going off about whatever. Just no idea what was wrong with this dude. We were talking to the cashiers after the fact. And they're like, well, we don't even profit off these packs. They're explaining like their main way of like income, the cashier said, was that by buying people's bulk and then selling what was in there as singles is where they make most of their money. Like, there are this huge sports cards, sports memorabilia, collectibles kind of store. They have like this huge like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic section, but their main like profiting isn't off selling the individual packs. It's from singles. It's from singles and selling their bulk, because people just, you know, they did good bulk. They, you know, it might be like a 2-cent common you can buy online, but you can also just buy it there in the store for 50 cents. So that's where they make their money. And they like, these guys, they're just the cashiers. They're just the counter workers. They have no idea about, is their owner involved in like scalping? Do they have like a history of buying from scalpers or anything like that? They have no idea. They just do not know. But this guy just went crazy on them because of it. Insane. Thankfully, he did not come back a third time, so we were just fine. And that was a crazy way to like kind of end the Saturday, because after that is when we went out to eat, and that was where we went to the Korean restaurant after that. Yeah, yeah. You know, I've never been in a manager position. I've dealt with crazy customers like that who just are just insane. Like, when there's literally nothing you can do for them, but they insist you do something, it's ridiculous. There's like nothing we can do, and there's do something. No idea what I can even do for them, or what anything. I'm just really glad he didn't come back the third time, because my sister said she was gonna say something to him if he came back the third time, and I wanted to be like, are you insane? Are you crazy? We're not involved. Don't get involved. Just let him be crazy. The most involvement I'd like to be is if we have to call the cops. Because actually, a funny story. So this was actually in a mall, right? And as we were walking into a mall, there's this kid getting reprimanded by a security guard. To be a little funnier here. It's just hearing throughout the mall just this kid going, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir." It's really funny as we walked into the mall. That's just a little aside. So that was Saturday. Let me go back to Sunday. Let me wrap up the vacation discussion, then we're gonna hop into playing something. I think we're probably gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sunday, right? Wake up and go to my sister's house and we ask her, all right, what do you want to do for Sunday? Sunday is her literal birthday. What do you want to do for your birthday? We have to leave by the afternoon. So she says, okay, let's go out for brunch. All right, brunch, sure. Is there like a brunch place you have in mind? And she mentions this one place that's 20 minutes away in a different city. Okay, sure. We have a time crunch, but yeah, let's drive 20 minutes away to get to this place, right? And we get there. Parking lot's packed. It's a tiny parking lot, still packed, and there are at least 6 different groups of people all lined up out the door. And I'm looking at this immediately. I tell my dad, there's no fucking way we're waiting. I am not waiting for this shit. Not on the day we have to leave am I waiting for this. And we eventually convince everyone, yeah, we're not going to wait for this. Let's go somewhere else. And we go to just some random, whatever, like, breakfast place that's not really that great, so people don't really go there. But that's where that was my sister's second option, so we went there. After that is where we then went to the nature preserve. The photos I just showed of the nature preserve. Here. After that was this area. You know, after that Sunday we went here. Like I said, a lot of fun. Love. Panoramic shots, beautiful. Had a lot of fun there. Randomly, we're driving around, right? Because I think we're just driving them back, and we're gonna say, "All right, goodbye, happy birthday again to my sister, goodbye," and then we, start driving home because it's a 4-hour for lucky drive home from upstate New York to where I live. But she goes, I don't know when she even said it. It's just suddenly noticed that we're stopping. I'm very confused. Where are we? Huh? What's going on? And apparently she asked to go to Spirit Halloween because those stores are just open now. So there we are at a Spirit Halloween after brunch. After doing this, we're at a Spirit Halloween. And I'm very confused. I'm like, what are we doing at a Spirit Halloween? Why do we need to be here? Apparently she just likes shopping at Spirit Halloween, I guess. I don't know. They're in there for, God, it's like 40 minutes. I didn't even go inside because I have no reason to go inside the Spirit Halloween. Like, I literally just sat outside in the car with the air conditioning on. Literally just check out here, literally doing this in RuneScape. Literally just doing this. Just woodcutting in RuneScape the entire time. Because what the fuck do I want from a Spirit Halloween? Finally, they finish up Spirit Halloween. And then my sister says, oh, I need a coffee. Let's go to Starbucks. And we go to Starbucks. She says, we're going to go through the drive-thru. We're not going to go inside because there's no reason to go inside. And we pull up and my dad starts asking, all right, so what are we doing? What are we getting? She says, oh, just tell them that it's a mobile pickup and to give them her name. I'm sitting there like, wait, what about the rest of us? She goes, oh, did you guys want something? So we pull up to the Starbucks, get her pickup order, and we just leave. So cool. Guess I'm not getting anything. I really didn't want to wait for anything. I actually just wanted to get on the road to go home because it was like almost 3 o'clock and we wanted to be on the road at 1. We wanted to be gone by 1 p.m. So, literal. As the brother, it was a bruh moment. So we finally said goodbye. We hit the road, and wouldn't you know it, we hit so much fucking traffic. We weren't home until 7 p.m. 7 p.m. We wanted to leave at 1, get home by 4. Not home till 7. Cool. Love that. So much fun. Me specifically, I don't live near my dad. We took his car. I had to drive home after that. I wasn't home until 8 p.m., which was very fun. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, man. That was my vacation. That was my ultra super fun, super cool vacation. And, yeah. I'm going to wrap up the YouTube video of this here and say, if for whatever reason you watched this vacation recap on YouTube, thank you. I really appreciate you. You're super cool. And I think you should like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you aren't currently following the Twitch channel, you should come over here to Twitch. I did record this live on Twitch, and follow the Twitch channel too. All right, cool. Thanks. Goodbye, YouTube.